Arsenal banned from drawing one fixture in Champions League because of UEFA Relief. Champions League draw is just around the corner, but one match is already off the menu for Arsenal. Arsenal will soon learn their opponents for the league phase of the Champions League, as they aim to go one better than last season's final defeat. They already know one fixture they can't face. Mikel Arteta and his players know they will face two opponents from each seed pot. Last season, the top-seeded opponents from Pot 1 were Bayern Munich at home and Inter Milan away. The Gunners also faced Inter at the San Siro in 2025-26, as explained by UEFA when it introduced the new league phase format ahead of the 2024-25 season. The same exact matchup can't take place at this stage of the competition in 3 successive years. If any teams that already played against each other in the league phase of the UEFA Champions League in the 2024-25 season are again drawn against each other, with the same home team in the league phase of the UEFA Champions League in this 2025-26 season, those teams will not be able to be drawn against each other with the same home team in the 2026-27 season, although, for the sake of clarity, those teams could still be drawn against each other at the venue of the other team, UEFA explained. This doesn't mean Arsenal and Inter can't meet at all in this season's competition. A league phase matchup at the Emirates Stadium is still an option, while there is nothing stopping the teams from facing off over 2 legs in the knockout rounds. Inter beat Arsenal in their November 2024 meeting, when a Hakan Çalhanoğlu penalty handed Arteta's side their only defeat of that season's league phase. The Gunners got their revenge last season, though, with Gabriel Jesus scoring twice in a 3-1 win for the Premier League side in January. It isn't the only fixture banned from taking place under these rules. Liverpool beat Real Madrid at home in each of the last 2 seasons, so another Anfield meeting between the teams is off the table this term. Arsenal won all 8 matches in last season's league phase to finish top of the table and avoid an extra play-off round. They then secured knockout victories over Bayer Leverkusen, Sporting CP, and Atletico Madrid before losing on penalties to Paris Saint-Germain in the final. The London side are one of 5 Premier League representatives in this season's Champions League. They are joined by Manchester City, Manchester United, Aston Villa, and Liverpool, with the league phase beginning on September 8. City are the most recent Premier League side to be crowned Kings of Europe, beating Inter in the 2023 final. Real Madrid won the following year's edition before PSG claimed back-to-back titles in 2025 and 2026. Arsenal will not play Inter Milan away, and Liverpool cannot be drawn against Real Madrid at home in the upcoming Champions League draw. That is because a new UEFA rule introduced for this campaign bans teams from playing the same fixture in 3 consecutive years. It has been 2 years since UEFA tore up the script and remodeled its competitions, replacing the long-standing traditional group stage with the Swiss-model league phase. Now, instead of 8 groups of 4, the Champions League and all other European competitions have just one 36-team league. Every side is drawn against 8 different opponents, 2 from each of the 4 seeding pots, with 1 home tie and 1 away tie from each. The top 8 in the phase progress to the round of 16. Those in 9th to 24th place play a playoff before that stage, and teams who finish 25th to 36th are eliminated. A host of rule changes accompanied this shift, but from 2026-27 onwards, a new condition has been introduced. No fixture between the same 2 teams can be repeated with the same host in 3 consecutive seasons. This could impact both Arsenal's and Liverpool's league phase draws. For the last 2 Champions League renewals, the Gunners have had to travel to the San Siro to face Italian giants Inter. In the 2024-25 season, they were bested 1-0 after Hakan Çalhanoğlu converted a late first-half penalty. 1 year later, the draw handed them another trip to Italy, though this time, they ran away convincing winners. Gabriel Jesus grabbed a brace, and Victor Gyökeres rounded off a 3-1 victory. Arsenal went a perfect 8 wins out of 8 in the opening stage on their way to the final in Budapest, where they would lose on penalties to reigning champions Paris Saint-Germain. Because Mikel Arteta's team have faced Inter at the San Siro in the last 2 league phases, they cannot be drawn against the Italian team away in the upcoming draw. This, however, does not stop them from drawing Inter at home. The rule only applies to the same fixture at the same venue, so Inter could be given a trip to the Emirates.